Dear all, I present the storage, collection, and transportation of waste in this lecture series. Myself, Dr. N. Ramesh, Professor Civil, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology. Here, the important things in the waste minimization is the waste collection. The definition of waste collection is it is the process of collection of solid waste from point of production. The area, it may be a residential area or it may be a commercial area, it may be industrial area or institutional or anything, it's etc. to the point of treatment or disposal. The quantity of municipal solid waste collected varies widely by region and income level. So its collection within the cities will also differ greatly. The collection rate is found to range from a low of 41 percentage in income countries to a high of 98 percentage in high income countries. So here the important points it should be taken here is low income countries the collection rate 41 percentage. If it is a high income country it is the percentage is 98 percentage. Here solid waste generation the mainly it is considered as household waste, agricultural waste, institution waste, commercial waste, hospital waste and industry waste. It is taken into collection system after the transportation and finally it is go for dumping. This flow chart of typical waste collection and transportation which is followed in the urban areas. Methods of residential waste collection: door to door step collection, community bin system, bell ringing system, collection through motorized vehicles, collection from slums, collection of hotel or restaurant waste, collection of construction and demolition waste, and collection of biomedical waste. Doorstep collection, curb service, alley service, set out, setback service, and then set out service separately. First, previously set out and setback are combinedly. Here, set out service separate, backyard survey service, and block collection. In the each block, A block, B block, or block 1, block 2, it's like a block by block. So here the different color codings are given for the plastic waste, organic waste, paper waste, glass waste, e-waste and metal waste. Here the picture shows the recycling of waste. Curb service. Placing the containers to be emptied at the curb on the collection day and returning the empty container to their storage location is done by the house owner. Alley service. This is the collection of waste from the alleyways besides house which will take the container to the collection vehicles could be arranged between the owner of the house and the collection crew. Here you are seeing the type of bins which are different colors yellow, blue and red and green which are used in the parks and everywhere. So the people's responsibility to give the waste according the color coding. Set out, setback service, backyard service. Container are set out from the homeowner's property by the collection crew. Setback after being emptied by additional crews. Work in conjunction with the collection crew responsible for loading the collection vehicle. Set out service. Same as set out setback service. Homeowner is responsible for retaining the containers to their storage location. The next one, collection of waste separate at the source. Source separated recyclables are collected separately. Residents to separate different materials, newspaper, plastic, glass and metals stored in one container and collected separately. One container commingled recyclables, one container paper, one container heavy recyclables, glass, aluminium and tin cans, specialized collection vehicle including closed body recycling trucks, recycling trailers, modified flatbed trucks, open bin recycling trucks. Collection components, collection points, collection frequency, storage containers, collection crew, collection route, transfer stations. Collection vehicles. The collection vehicle selected must be appropriate to the terrain, type, and density of waste generation points, the way it travels, and type and kind of material. The most commonly used collection vehicle is the dump truck fitted with a hydraulic lifting mechanism. Small scale collection and muscle powered vehicles. These are common vehicles used for the waste collection in many countries and are generally used in rural hilly areas. The photos you see given one of that lady who is taking the vehicle. It is the hand-driven vehicle. Hand-driven vehicle. It is taken to the area and collection of wastage. In some areas, bullock cart is used. In some areas, like a small cycle is used. Some areas, a man is going to be taken the trolley. This trolley is carrying the wastage. They are suitable for densely populated areas with narrow lanes, squatter settlements where there is relatively low volume of waste generated. Some drawbacks of these collection vehicles include limited travel range of vehicles and weather exposure. Also, it takes the main factor to take the separate select the separate vehicle, which is affecting the factor weather exposure that affects the human as well as the animals. Non-compact or trucks. Non-compactor trucks are efficient and cost-effective in small cities and in areas where uh, uh, waste to be very dense and have little potential for compaction. Uh, when these trucks are used for the waste collection, they need a dumping system to easily discharge the waste. It is generally required to cover the trucks in order to prevent the residue flying off or rain soaking waste. So here you are seeing the at the that color photo as well as the photos which is shown the non-compactor trucks which are used for the collection of uh, wastage and transporting to some other areas. Compactor or truck. Compaction vehicles are more common these types, generally having capacities 12 to 15 meter cube due to limitations imposed by narrow roads. Although the capacity of the compaction vehicle is similar to that of a dump truck, the weight of solid waste collected per trip is 2 to 2.5 times larger since the waste are hydraulically compacted. You see these photos clearly. Here, waste bins, waste collection system, open dumping within the study, within the site area. It is a scenario 1. Scenario 2, scenario 3 also shown in. It is the waste bins. Its first one is waste bins up to 195 bins. Here 390 bins. It's a waste collection. Manual sorting is takes place. In the third scenario, though it is shown the landfilling because the wastage is high, transportation of compost and another remaining is biogas for electricity and anaerobic digestion and recycling market. There is no more treatment to the wastages. Finally, take for the landfill and glass flaring. The next slide is types of collection systems. It's a mode of operation, hauled container system, hoist truck system, tilt frame system, trash trailer system, which is shown the photos clearly. Hoist truck and tilt frame and trash trailer, which is shown in figure.